Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we're going to be discussing HEX, the path to $1. Now remember, if you like this kind of quantitative, technical, and fundamental analysis on HEX, pulse chain, and more, leave a thumbs up, be subscribed by the end of the video if you aren't already, and let's go ahead and talk about this path to $1. Has the path been paved by any other cryptocurrencies in the past who have started at similar valuations to where HEX is at now and gone to $1 and beyond? The answer is yes, and we'll be covering a couple examples. Now, I don't want you to take these examples as a shill at all. As a matter of fact, I do believe both of the coins that we're about to mention have more or less topped out. I don't think they have nearly the same amount of upside as something like HEX or Pulse, for example, do, given obviously length of time in existence, fundamentals, the markets they're listed on, etc. So just keep in mind that, again, this is not a shill, and I actually do think that if you were to invest in these other coins that I'm about to mention, that you probably might lose money. Again, not financial advice. I have no clue what's going to happen, but I do not recommend the purchase of said coins. Now, let's talk about them. So, an obvious first one, ADA, the native token of the Cardano platform. And what are we looking at here is a combination of the 20-day simple moving average and the 21-day exponential moving average, just because I find that these seem to hold some significance in terms of support during an uptrend, indicative of a slight trend reversal once we actually found it as resistance here, and then price oscillated around it during this accumulation zone. And then again, sort of mini accumulation slash support, support in an uptrend, support during an uptrend, significant for accumulation, and so on. And recently we seem to be holding them as resistance, so it's almost indicative of something like this we saw back in August. Maybe we see another little downturn, 50% or so. So this isn't a TA video on ADA by any means, but I'm just pointing out the framework I'm using because I'm going to be using this for all of these coins in this video. And if we take a measured move from when ADA was approximately 6 pennies, 6.2 pennies, and we measure to see how long it took for it to reach $1 and beyond, it was approximately 267 days. So that's approximately 9 months. Okay? And this was during the run of 2020 and early 2021, which a lot of cryptos had this run. Good stuff. So 267 days. Now, are there any other cryptocurrencies who have also had runs from 6 pennies to $1 plus? Of course. And we're going to look at this other one, which has become really popular recently. Again, I'm not shilling these tokens. I'm just using them as historical examples to show you that the path to $1 has been paved. Okay? It's there, and we're going to compare to see what it might look like on HEX. Obviously, it's a completely different coin, and we have no clue what's going to happen. But I think comparing to other coins who have had, again, similar valuations and a run up to $1 and beyond is insightful, okay? Take it with a grain of salt, though, because these are different cryptocurrencies. So, again, 20-day moving average, 21-day exponential moving average for this token called MATIC, right? MATIC, Polygon, I think they were called something else in the past. It doesn't really matter, but the sort of 21-day EMA, 20-day SMA combo seems to hold some level of significance. Again, you see in this accumulation phase down here, it was oscillating around them. And this was around the 2 penny region. And then again, finding these regions as support multiple times during the uptrend. So it seems to be that for these, altcoins, that the 20-day MA, 21-day EMA seem to hold support during a trending market and have also been accumulation regions during sideways action. And again, you see this constant support on these moving averages. And then here, as you can see, this measured move takes you from February 7th of this year at 6.2 pennies to simply the end of April this year, which took us to $1.07. So compared to something like ADA, which took a full ass 9 months to go from 6 cents to $1, you see that it only took MATIC approximately 81 days. So less than 3 months Pretty impressive, right? Faster, almost actually faster than 3 times as fast. That's pretty impressive. And so, if it were to take HEX, let's say 81 days, so what is that, like a little under 3 months, then we could be looking at a dollar HEX in August. If it were to take it something longer, like it took ADA, 9 months approximately, then we would see it closer to February of next year. And if you take an average of the two, right? What's the average? It's pretty simple, right? The average of 267 and 81. You just add the two together. 348 divided by 2. What is that? Like one. What's 348 over 2? 174? Yeah, 174. So if it took 174 days, it's approximately 6 months from today. Will put us closer to end of November of this year. So you can see that anywhere from, August to February, anywhere from 3 to 9 months, midpoint being 6 months, is in the cards. And so, do we see anything similar in terms of these moving averages? That's the whole reason I pointed out that framework and have been commenting on it since the beginning of this video, is this idea that during a sideways market here on HEX, you see that price oscillates around these moving averages. However, during a trending, when the market is trending, it seems to hold some level of support. And then again here, you could call this reaccumulation when it went beneath it, went sideways for a little bit. And now we seem to have been holding support on it quite nicely. And obviously we've broken our bull flag, have retested previous levels of support, which is a good sign, right? For the bull flag to be validated, you need to break above it, hold it as support. We've done that. Retest previous all-time highs. We've done that. Now it's just a matter of, can we break all-time highs, maybe hold it as support, or maybe just blast right through it to the next level, which we've been talking about being potentially 10 to 20 cent region, maybe even higher, depending on which model you subscribe to. And so we've broken the flag, holding support on the 20-day moving average, 21 days exponential moving average. And this curve here is obviously not indicative of future performance, but I do think it's interesting to note that we are sort of in this almost parabolic region. You are in the parabola right now, potentially. So that's what I wanted to point out in this video, that the path to a dollar is already paved by other cryptocurrencies whose fundamentals are honestly not even as good as HEX. It's just a matter of getting a lot of eyeballs, a lot of hype around it, and that essentially helps at the end of the day, really. Not trying to talk crap on these other projects, but let's be real, they're not nearly as good in terms of utility, other than price appreciation. Because I would argue that price appreciation in and of itself is a utility, contrary to popular belief. So yeah, we're currently sitting at 6 pennies or so here on the USD pair. Currently sitting at a $34 billion market cap, number 8 on Nomics. Shout out Nomics, best data ranking site on the planet. And we are only approximately, like a 30% move away from flipping Doge. So what would a 30% move look like? Well, I would put HEX closer to 8 pennies or so, and we would be flipping Doge, which it'd be fun to see that, and I think it'd be a big deal. Just a final quick update on lookintohex.com. I actually received a chat that I haven't read yet, so I can read that here with you guys. Filter, sort by recent activity. Actually, here it is. Donation from an Anon team. Thank you for your work. Keep it up. Amazing. Yeah, this is the donation I referenced in the previous video of 10,000 HEX. Again, super appreciative for that. I'm actually going to go ahead and send that to the smart wallet I created the other day and stake that. So that'll be cool. I might make a full ass video on that for you guys here shortly. But yeah, again, right before we end the video, I did want to point out that I referenced in the previous video, I talked about this idea that YouTube sent me an email saying they might monetize my page even if I don't turn on monetization. And then I asked you guys, because I wanted to be transparent, whether you think I should monetize or not. And the support I got to do so was absolutely overwhelming. People saying like, of course, if it supports you as a creator, I'd rather have you get the money as a Hexican than anyone else. And so we got a bunch of comments like that. Even one comment saying, oh, 100% do it. I'm going to put your stuff on repeat. So again, the support was overwhelming. I actually didn't expect it to be like 100% supportive. So I do appreciate that. The channel is actually reaching the point where I think it's going to be able to be monetized in like a day or two, literally just a couple days away, by the end of the month for sure. So in June time, do be expecting some short ads before the videos. Again, it's just to support the channel. Like I mentioned in the previous video, I'm going to be keeping all of that in the ecosystem. So that's really only going to go to HEX, right? Because I'm at the point in my life where $100 a month extra from YouTube revenue doesn't make or break anything. But I do think that you directly supporting the HEX price via watching my videos is this cool kind of mechanic. Again, where you watch the video, ad revenue, that goes straight into HEX. So in a way, you're directly pumping the HEX price just by watching my videos. So that's a cool little mechanic, which I thought we could have a lot of fun with in the future. Like I could even do this thing where maybe every month, or whenever I get the amount that YouTube decides to send, I could live, maybe not live, but pre-recorded video on video, show you guys like every month the purchase, and then kind of keep track of maybe it buys less coins every single month because price goes up. I don't know, something like that. I think it'd be cool. And hopefully swaps aren't like $40 or something stupid, because then that would just kind of defeat the purpose. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Again, I do appreciate the support. Thanks again for watching. Be subscribed by now, most definitely. If you aren't already, leave a thumbs up, turn on the bell. We drop videos every single day on HEX, Pulse. We did a live stream with Crypto Coffee yesterday. That was really cool. It's on his channel. It's on my channel. They're both live. And with that said, thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.